training to failure. Should I train to failure? Should I follow Mike Metzger's high intensity training protocol and just do one set to complete failure, exhaustion, and move on to the next exercise? I think training to failure has its place in every program, and that place is the garbage can. Training to failure is only for those athletes, not general population, those athletes who are high, intermediate, or advanced in their experience. They are on performance enhancing drugs. That helps a lot with that stuff. And they have an extremely high discipline to stop when technique begins to break. The point of high intensity training, training one set to failure, is to isolate a muscle group or a few muscle groups with the technique of a lift and wear them down to the point where they are no longer producing any kind of output. More fibers in the area are recruiting in the area to facilitate that movement, and we're just getting complete exhaustion and fatigue in the muscles. As a point of reference, your nervous system only allows access to between 30 and 40% of muscle fibers in your body at any one time as an untrained person. This is somebody who goes to the gym very infrequently or who has never gone to the gym. The rest of that 60 to 70% muscle fibers are held in reserve by the nervous system. You're built first for preservation, not for performance. And so those fibers are just there if we need them. Like if a car falls on grandma, you're going to muster the strength to flip it up and let grandma escape. Let's keep grandma away from changing the oil under your car. You never have to use those muscles. Even the most highly trained athletes, they found, were only able to recruit around 70% of all the muscle fibers in their body. So even Olympic athletes, world record holders, only 70% of the fibers, the physical fibers in their body, could be accessed by the nervous system at any one time. And you achieve that by repeatedly exposing the muscles to higher reps, higher loads, higher intensities over time. Now, if you use something like the NeuFit Newbie, another plug for NeuFit here, you can activate more of those fibers from the very first rep rather than having to fatigue those fibers over the course of 15, 20, 25 reps. The problem is most of us are not intermediate or advanced athletes. We're not on tons of drugs, and we lack the discipline to stop when the reps get a little bit sloppy. So one set to fail, it's controversial. It's very popular now to say, let's do one set to fail and be done with it. It's kind of the easy way out. What's going to happen is, as you do that one set of, say, incline press, and you're focusing on the chest and shoulders, you'll begin to lose your form. You'll begin to lose the tuck of the upper back on that bench, and then you're putting more load into those joints than needs to be. As soon as you begin to lose that form, cut the set. If you're going to train to failure, train to form failure, not to muscular failure. You'll live a lot longer in the gym that way. Another question next to that is,